Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello everybody.
Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. We have already started here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Araujo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Mendes calmly anticipates. Over to the left. Serginho.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders.
Big header! They score!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So, a breakthrough already. Well, nicely intercepted. Nuno Mendes. Pull it. And it's Eto'o. Rijkaard. Pull it. And pull it! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And he's taking no chances there. And here's Luis Suarez! Just off target. Pullet puts his foot on the gas. Oh, beautiful. Great hit! Suarez is flagged offside. He's picked his way through. And here's Suarez. Beckenbauer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Pull it. And that has left him in a heap. And here's Suarez.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Just eases him off the ball. Pullet chasing after it. That's a nicely measured pass. It's Luis Suarez! He's got a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten. Nigeria clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Nesta gets his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Now it's Hullet. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Kimmich. Gilberto Silva. Nedved. Oh, that's nice. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that interception was most necessary. And it's hoisted clear. Can he put it away? Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing. Sukhothai clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Vieira. Hullet might just make this. Araujo cuts out the pass. Thuram. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Hullet. And he's being shifted off it. And here's Hullet. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Rijkaard. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Nedved.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
That is good alertness. Hullet. Gilberto Silva kept his eye on it, and he's there. Nicely aimed pass. And there is the half-time whistle. Nigeria head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, we thought this would be close, Peter, and it's proving us right so far. They're well matched, and it presents a fascinating battle of wits to see who'll emerge on top or otherwise.
Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1.
Substitution on the field. Number 23.
The second half then, just getting going.
Coming on the field is...
Nigeria are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Rijkaard, a player who needs no introduction. Nedved. Thuram getting this one clear.
Sukhothai making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front, and this is something different.
A heavy challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Vieira. And now the breakaway. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And here's Messi. And here's Hullet. Hullet. He's got the shot away! Goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree. Son Heung-min very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Pass somewhat off target. And it's Nedved.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
That has been cut short. Eto'o touches it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Oh, super find. He is through here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Serginho. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Hullet. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Suarez is herring after that one. But that has not gone well. Chance to finish. I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Pull it. Luis Suarez.
Nigeria surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it's Hullet. Mendes picks it up out wide.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Mendes got a long way forward to join the attack. Serginho, Araujo promptly onto that, and that is that. Nesta. Gullit is onto it in a flash. And it's Gullit. Serginho. And claimed it back swiftly. That looks a good ball through. Gullit! And that could come back to haunt them.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
Substitution on the field. Number 27.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 10, Gullit. Number 22, Nedved. Number 9, Eto'o. Coming on the field, number 21, Country. Number 14,
He gets big!
Number 4,
Well, there's the clearance.
Figo. Number 8, Van Basten. Substitution.
Out towards the flank.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
He has found the way through. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Son Heung-min. And that has been cleared. It's their second corner of the game. Oh, smashing header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Gullit voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Terrific recovery, a really fine win that, Jim Beglin.
This has been a very composed response when trailing. There was no sense of anxiety, just a belief to stick to the game plan and stick together, and it's been a very impressive turnaround.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. So that's got things underway. Well, the ball's gone astray. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems.
We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically powerful and intimidating, and I think his athleticism helps him get through a fierce amount of work.
Nothing quite like him in the modern era.
Agreed.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Son Heung-min. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here. It was a sterling effort, and at least he kept it on target, and it was worth a go.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Gullit. He's had it taken off him. Gullit showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Nicked it back promptly. Luis Suarez. And the pass is intercepted. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Gullit. Chiellini defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Gullit. Oh, right place, right time. That is good alertness. Seedorf. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. He's in plenty of space here. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Gullit. Has a go!
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Luis Suarez. Lam. Oh, it's Bebeto. Araujo gets a foot in here. Gullit. Maldini gets over and intercepts. And here's Seedorf. Now it's Hullet. Oh, that's fabulous. Crossed it. Chance! And that has been clubbed away. That's really well manoeuvred. Hullet. And it's Messi. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Messi. Now it's Hullet. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And here's Son Heung-min. And he's had a hit! Hefty challenge, but fair enough. And he's quick to get it clear again. Cruyff wins the duel this time. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Rijkaard. Can he get it through? Cruyff. Hullet. Cruyff. There's the hit! It's there!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Tomiyasu cuts it out. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. A good ball, and this looks promising. Real chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Hullet deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create. Cruyff, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Works it forward. And the whistle goes for half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Here we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. And here's Suarez. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now the finish! Just off target.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now a sudden chance to counter. Great hit! He's scored! They are right back in business.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Thuram deals with that comfortably. And he's quick to snatch it back. He's played him through. And he's been shifted off it. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He could be in here. Nedved. Cruyff. Well read. And the danger is averted. Son Heung-min.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 29.830 spettatori.
Now it's Cruyff. And it's Hullet. Oh, that was vital. Son Heung-min being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Bebeto.
This is the time you need that pace.
Out to the left it goes.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. That's good running with the ball. Gets a good foot in there. Driving forward. Son Heung-min. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Pinches it off him. Vieira.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that has been cleared. And it's Vieira. Now, who's going to be first to this? Chiellini clears it away. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Aim forwards.
Well, they're definitely intent on winning it, and they've come close. Just wondering how many more chances they can have. One, maybe two, realistically.
Picked out brilliantly. Messi. Lam attempts a clearance. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. Well, the goalkeeper needs to have everything to his liking, and he's barking out the orders now.
Hullet with a real chance here.
Numero 19. Lascia il campo per il numero 11. Ecco, attenzione, un cambio.
Hullet! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him. you wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Well, that's well spotted. Well, there's a probing ball. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Mateus. Maldini. And he's in on goal. He's dealt with that really well. It's played into space. Well, that pass isn't the best. Gently done. And here's Cruyff. And here's Hullet. Shot at goal! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So we have a breakthrough, and that will be the final act. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven, and whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area, but the centre of their defence looked open and very, very unsafe.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very
Hello,
nicely
everybody,
here.
and welcome to
Gorgeous,
today's
gorgeous
match.
evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. And as you can see, we've already started here. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's been picked out. Nice interception, well timed. Tomiyasu gets good distance on it. And here's Eto'o. Oh, what Messi! Oh, full marks for that effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Makalele. Eto'o couldn't quite squeeze that one through. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vieira wins the duel this time. Driving on and making good progress. Tomiyasu cuts it out. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's Hullet.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Hullet really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Tar calmly anticipates. He can run onto that. Son Heung-min. Decent hit! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Vieira.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, can he get onto this? And it's Messi. Great ball if he can get there. And he's running through. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Tar with the clearance. Oh, good ball. No way through, so back it comes. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Pull it. Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Face. Can he finish? And he's done it! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
Chelsea are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top. He's had a hit! Sticks it away! And they're at it again in double quick time. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Chelsea are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Ball's gone out of play. Maldini. Gullit might just make this. Nigeria are still behind as we reach out for half-time. That is good alertness. And it's Gullit.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Big chance! Oh, it's come loose. Just 5 minutes left until the break. And he's intervened well there. And that has put paid to that. Messi. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now this could be a chance. And Messi! Nice bit of skill. Has a go! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Makaleli, he's picked his way through. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Messi has a shot! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Yeah, chins have dropped, heads are down, and half-time couldn't have come at a better time.
And a quick reminder today, everybody, to make sure to put any litter in the bins provided. Thank you for your cooperation.
Here we go again then.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Makaleli.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Gullit, he's through here. Oh, the shot could be on here. Now the finish! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And the lead is 3! It is surely done! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Gullit! Keeper's got his work done.
Gullit reacted so well to bring that ball under control. Looked easy too.
Nigeria have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Eto'o. He could be in here. He's one-on-one! Vieira.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Rijkaard. Now it's Luis Suarez. Gullit. And the shot! It's a goal! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Nigeria give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
And it's Hullet. Messi. He came in hard, very hard. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Vieira. Now it's Hullet. And here's Messi. And it's Rijkaard. Now it's Hullet. Can he put it away? And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Suarez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
So, third corner of the game. Keeper's dealt with that. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. Messi. Now it's Hullet. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And here's Messi. And he was alert to it. That's a lovely, neat pass. Vieira. Hullet. Eto'o back and defending. Rijkaard. Vieira. Makaleli. Aims beyond the defence. And the shot! Tar can get it clear.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Thuram gets across to intercept that. And it's Hullet. Hullet is onto this.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Now it's Eto'o. He's in space and looking for options. Got a shot away! It is a very, very good save.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
Hullet looks to get on the end of this. Vieira. Great defending, strong and determined. The final 5 minutes. That has been cut short. Hullet.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Tomiyasu. Rijkaard. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Pass is just off target. Messi. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Not the most accurate pass. And that's really well manoeuvred. And there goes the final whistle. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today.
I'd like to draw your attention to the screen.
Would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited, and deserved to be.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening
Hello,
here.
everybody,
A clear
and
night,
welcome to
all the
today's
ingredients
match.
for a showcase game
Nigeria
that the passionate crowd
against
demands.
Brazil.
And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. So we're up and running. Messi going face-to-face with he's tried one! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Everything here will gravitate towards Jan Koller. He's not the fastest or the most sophisticated, but he holds up play so strongly.
And if you've got him in the side, you're going to play to him.
Very much so. His height just dictates his game.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Brazil clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Vieira. Figo. Header! Oh, what has happened here?
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Gently done. Well, that pass isn't the best. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. He's played him through. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. And he welcomes it in. Figo. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Figo. Another throw-in. Still goalless. Son Heung-min is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Vieira. Nesta. And it's Vieira. Passing is crisp and sharp. Good read, needed to be. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. He's gone forward. Cleared without hesitation. Figo. And that could set him on his way. Hullet. Hullet played out to the left flank. Luis Suarez. Well read, nice interception. Looking for options for movement. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Brazil clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Luis Suarez. Met shot at goal! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Now it's Figo. Figo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rijkaard. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Vieira. And it's Luis Suarez. That's a nicely measured pass. Koller looks to get on the end of this. He won't be happy with that one. Luis Suarez, he's had a shot! It's in! First blood drawn.
Nigeria clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
So we have our breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, He's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Suarez made a good run there. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Vigo cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Kola.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pullet. He's played him through. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Nigeria are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Defending was strong and firm. And here's Suarez. It's a good spell of possession, this. And the half-time whistle goes. So your views on the first half?
Nigeria are 2 up and everything is shaping nicely. The only criticism, it could have been 3.
Nigeria ahead 2-0 and they are looking good. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. He'd have done well to reach that. Rijkaard. Suarez is herring after that one. And it's Vigo. Kola bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Floats it up and over. No, that's been intercepted. Serginho. Played into space out wide. Could be danger here. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Pullet. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, perfectly measured that. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Pirlo was in no mood for any of that. Luis Suarez. Nesta, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well. And the shot! Loose. In he goes again! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
A case now of complete control. Can he get it through? And the ball's a good one here. And it's been given away. And the
The
finish!
attendance for this match was
And that is doing no
81,007.
harm at all.
Oh, he was first to react, and I love that part of it. The reaction was great, and he almost profited, you know. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Gets a good foot in there. Son Heung-min looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Vieira. Son Heung-min. Now it's Luis Suarez. Nesta tries to dink it in. Vieira. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Vigo. Vigo going face-to-face with his great rival. Moved on forwards. He's found the way through. And that's been won straight back. Gullit did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Collar. That looks a good ball through. Heads it! Went with his head but couldn't steer it in.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Rijkaard. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's another good win of the ball. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
That is ended up in no man's land. Vieira is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Gullit plays it in. And that has been cleared. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Header! Oh, that is a terrific save! And now they can spring out of defence. Rijkaard. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Figo. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Gullit.
A beautiful...
Son Heung-min! It's there! It is no contest. It is a landslide. Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Nigeria are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Brazil are looking to break at pace. And that should be the keepers. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Nigeria looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Luis Suarez voted man of the match and deservedly so. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Nigeria definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.